Don't fight me, but then just hear me out. We need to stop. We need to stop using the services of foreigners. Stop hiring foreigners. Stop using the services of foreigners. Whether you think that they're illegally or legally, just stop. Just stop. If you are South African in South Africa, this is very ironic. Me being a foreign person in the country I am right now, because like I'm in Korea right now, but I'm here legally providing a service that most Koreans cannot provide. In South Africa, stop hiring foreigners, stop using the services of foreigners. If they are at a cafe, if they are at a repair shop or something, like South Africans can do that. Stop hiring foreigners. I'm from Durban, South Africa, and I know that most foreigners are hired by Indians, but I'm talking to you black people, as in like if you're black like me, don't use the services of foreigners. Please do not use the services of other black people. Even if sometimes I'm willing to pay just a bit more, just because you want to keep it in South Africa. And yeah, I know like black people and black businesses, we can be problematic. We can be problematic. Like that is true. But really stop using the services of foreigners. Stop hiring foreigners as your domestic workers, as the people you have at home. Like there is a South African. If you try not even hard enough, if you just try, you will find a South African that can do the exact same thing. They might want to be paid right, but you should be paying them right. The reason should not be because you're an exploit. Also, all the people who make it seem like the reason why they hire foreigners or foreigners are better is because they naturally better and they just work much harder and stuff. They won't tell it to you, but it's just a way of exploiting. Like I said, the majority of foreigners that are working for business companies in South Africa, look at the companies they work for. I've actually stopped going to garages where the people who are servicing or who are going to be filling your fuel are going to be foreign. Like I stopped going to those garages because, like guys, there are enough people that can just simply put fuel. I do that on my own here in Korea. I don't think it's so complicated to get a South African person that can do the exact same job. Also, I'm saying this knowing very well that my dad is not South African, my mom is South African. So I'm South African because of my mom. And still I am saying that don't use the services of foreigners. It it's only where's my I don't have it here, but if I had it, I would show you my ID, my Korean ID, because I'm here in Korea and every person has to have an ID. And on the back of my ID, if you find the ID, it has my address, like where I stay, where I should stay legally. If I have to change my address and I do not notify the immigrations, I have to pay a fine of about like $750. That's about 13,000 rand, somewhere around there. Like it's that serious. You cannot have foreign people running in your country doing Lord knows what they're doing, and it's normal. I don't get I understand if it's like people who are in a position to exploit and take advantage, but I've recently learned that actually most of you guys are like me, or even worse off than me, because I thought that the people who defend these people are all the wealthy, rich that exploit you. But I just realized now, like recently, that only 14% of South Africans have medical aid. And if only I don't have medical aid in South Africa, I have medical aid here, but definitely not in South Africa. I've never had medical aid in South Africa. So most of you people are like me. So if most of you guys are like me, that means if anything happens to you, especially long term or you have chronic illness, you're going to be in a hospital, a public hospital like me. So stop acting like you guys will never ever be in a disadvantaged position where you're going to have to share a bed or you're competing for a bed with a foreigner. Stop hiring foreigners. They need to leave. If you are a foreigner, by the way, it's time to go home. It's time for you to go home. Anyway, the biggest takeaway is just don't use the services of foreigners. Don't hire foreigners. Don't do anything with foreigners. Of course, there's a degree, there's a level. Like in the service industry, definitely don't use foreigners. Don't do anything with foreigners. The higher up it goes, like if you go into and honestly, most of the time we aren't interacting with those people. But of course, if a dean of a university is foreigner, that makes sense. He has a qualification. He used the correct channels. He did not cross over a river illegally, or he did not come on a visitor's visa and then never return home. So, of course, when you say stop using the services of foreigners, of course, there's a certain level of realism you need to put to it. But on a everyday, daily basis, the majority of foreigners, that if you are anything like myself, which we've established that most of you guys are like me, the foreigners that you are interacting with are people that should not be in the country in the first place.
Now there is a story of Malawians now targeting white old people. They will work for them. They will make sure that they are white old people. They will get a job to work for them, and then they will steal from them and kill them. Now 5 to 7 deaths have been reported in Tableview. And who are the perpetrators? The Malawians. The Zimbabweans too, housebreaking, robbery, especially those that are standing on the road. They are not as innocent as they used to be in those days. Everyone is committing crime without thinking about the consequences of our action. And right now, the consequences of our action is staring at us in our face. Let us face it. This is a time for accountability. Because we have been promoting One Africa. We have been promoting mutual respect. We have been trying to educate Africans on what to do and what not to do in South Africa and how to live with South Africans. You people say we are cowards. You say we are cowards. You throw our peace back at our face. So now is the time for accountability. Nigerians have been selling drugs, doing online fraud, doing a lot of things, destroying the life of South Africans, releasing videos that undermine the women, that undermine the country. And I have been crying, please guys, let's stop this. Let's stop this. Let's stop this. And what did I get from the Nigerian community? Insult and threats to my life. They will even come on a public platform where there are South Africans gathered. They will threaten my life to undermine the South Africans, to show that your law means nothing here. We can kill anyone we want to kill and nothing will happen. They threaten my life to shut up. I have seen how my brothers have destroyed South Africans in this country. I cried. I saw women being fed cocaine, prostitution. I have seen boys that was sane in their head, intelligent boy, becoming toxics, becoming homeless people, not because they have mental problem, because of drug abuse. And most of these crimes were perpetrated by our people. I tried to raise an awareness, and what did I get? Death threats, insults. And all these crimes, South Africans, they stayed in their country, they endured. For how many years? They endured this pain, they endured insults. BBC did not carry it, CNN did not carry it, but immediately they decided to take to the streets and protest. Now every media outlet is carrying it. Xenophobic attack in South Africa. Xenophobic attack in South Africa. Where is our conscience? How hypocrite we are. When a particular people decided that, oh, they are tired of being visitor in somebody's house because their couch and their coffee table is not comfortable. They have a better coffee table in their own house. Let them bring it. They bring their own coffee table from their own house to the house of their host. Disrespecting the host, saying that what you have is not good for us, good enough for us. What we have is the best. And you brought your culture and tradition, kingship. You brought your king to this place. You coronate your king. And the host country, they said, no, we don't want this. And you people say, no, whether you like it, we are doing it. Nothing will happen. Now something has started happening. Now all of a sudden, everyone is looking for peace. There can never be peace until there's war. Peace is appreciated only during war. And in the midst of this, I came up with my last 2 Ubuntu posts. I came up with my last 2 Ubuntu posts to please beg all Igbos to write a letter to South Africans or to apologize to South Africans, especially that Igwe, explaining to them that this is not what it seems to be, or we did not know that this is going to go this way. We did not know that this is not right. We denounce what we are doing, and this is what we are going to be doing to get their blessings. What did I get? Insult thrown at me by the same people. And today you people are saying I should use my platform to promote peace. I'm supposed to be promoting peace. Where were you when I was doing all those videos? Now there are chiefs that are contacting me. There are titled Igbo men that are contacting me to please calm the situation down. Use my platform. How am I going to do it? Because the king of the Zulu is not my follower. The leader of the Zulu is not my follower. The people that are in the forefront of this march against foreign national, they are not my followers. If the president cannot stop what is going on now, who am I? Who the hell am I to come to South Africans and tell them, please stop? The same people that undermine me, that insult me, saying that I'm doing what I'm doing to buy favor, to buy love. If I did not build relationship with them, how would I be able? You think any other person can just come and speak to South Africans and they will listen to you? How did I even make my voice established here in South Africa? You think it is by me coming to cover the sin of my own people and be calling them house? Like I'm feeding them? I have to acknowledge that there is problem from my own house. I have to call out my brothers. I have to let the world know that my house is having a problem for me to gain the respect that I have in the South African community today. You think it is by what? By covering what we are doing wrong and me calling them out. That is how to gain respect in South Africa? Or in any other part of the world. It is for you to cover your own sin and come and be condemning them for their own sin. You think that's how they will respect you? Now today, you people now feels that, oh, Henry has a voice. Let him use his voice to calm things down. Well, I'm sorry to break this to you that I don't have the power to calm South African down. These people are men, real men. I cannot disrespect them, telling them like I'm the one feeding them, like I'm the one paying for their school fees to tell them, hey, guys, leave the streets. No. When they were calm, that was the time for us to promote peace. When they were calm, that was the best time for us to call ourselves together. That was the best time for us to teach ourselves how to live with these people. This was the time for us to learn their culture. This was the time for us to learn their do's and don'ts. But we failed to do that. But today now, the battle line has been drawn and everyone now is looking for peace. But I'm sorry to break it to you that there will be no peace until there's war. It's a war is the only thing that African people understand. Unfortunately, people will have to lose their life for us to regain our sanity. For us to understand that these people, their quietness is not being coward. For us to respect them, for us to know what they're capable of doing, so that next time we will know how to live with them. We will know how to live among them. Ubuntu is not the responsibility of South Africans alone, but the responsibility of all Africans.